doing? How you doing? This? Any good luck today? Anybody? Any good luck? Hold on. Any good luck? Hey, thanks. All right, I'm in there. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Anybody hit today? Any good any view? I mean, not views. Anybody's getting any good hits? I know some of the parlays that I put out, they got destroyed early because one of them, well, both of them was my fault because I put the White Sox on there twice. I think it was the White Sox. No, the Marlins. I put the Marlins on twice. The reason why, it's not that I thought that the Marlins were a better team. I just thought that the matchup between the Marlins and I forgot who they play. I thought it was pretty even because they've got that young pitcher. So I kind of tested the waters and will step out on the line. I think his last name is Perez with the Marlins, and he's a good pitcher. He's pretty good. Outside of that, I don't think I jacked up anything. Well, people just lost. But what I should have done was, and that's hindsight, but normally when you pick teams like that, you want to make sure you have it covered if you're going to play another parlay. So let's just say I want to take a chance on the Marlins and their young pitcher that I like. I had the Marlins plus the points, right? The smart thing to do is what I be telling everybody else. I'm always the biggest offender. The smartest thing was for me to do was to put, since I got the Marlins plus the points on one, then I need to have, who do they play again? Well, whoever, right? I need to have them covered with the points. Was that Toronto? Let's find out. Because I'm moving fast. I'm going to slow it up. Hold on. Okay. Where are you? Where did you go? The Marlins. Who did the Marlins play? The Marlins played Miami. I mean, the Marlins played Atlanta. So, and Atlanta won 7-0. But what I should have did was I should have had Atlanta on the money line. So if you're going to do that, right, have Atlanta on the money line. Or should I say that? I'll back it up. If you're going to put Miami plus the points because they're not the favorite, you put Miami plus the points, right? But then you do another parlay. You want to make sure you have the Atlanta Braves not spread, but the money line. That way you can win both tickets, right? But I screwed up. Everything I told you to do, I mean, I always tell you to do, I did the opposite. Fucked that one up today, though. But that's okay. We will recover. Gum, I'm sorry about the gum. So how did everybody do? Good, bad? You sucked, I sucked. Oh, what sucked? What's new? This is interesting. Before we get off into this, I was looking at something it was on the World Wide Web. I forgot where it was at, but they were saying that a lot of this shit is based on rumors, just all hearsay. That, and I don't believe this one. I think it's halfway true. They about Caitlin Clark and her teammates. They said they won't help her because she talks a lot of trash. See that? That's what I don't believe. All teammates is always gonna back each other up no matter what, right? So I didn't believe that one. But if it is like that, and they got that out of the locker room, that's pretty deep, right? But as far as talking trash, I didn't know she talked well because I don't really watch it like that. But I didn't know she talked a lot of trash. But that can explain it because there's tons and tons of women in that league that's good. But why is she the only one getting picked on? So yeah, okay, now it's starting to come into focus now. So you can't have it both ways. You can't play innocent, right? Because I took up for Caitlin Clark, but here's I don't believe that media source when they said that none of her teammates would take up for it. I don't believe that, right? That I don't believe. That's because it's all a part of the game. You always got to protect your teammates. But about her talking trash, that I can believe because people do that. And then not only that, she's always getting into it with people. So I'm kind of like, damn, what's going on? So now I kind of just hold on, guys. Wherever there's smoke, there's fire. So she's probably going to chill out because then women, So like if that was a guy in the NBA doing that, he'll be fighting, and once he calms down, it'll be fixed like this overnight. Sometimes women can be very pissy, dude. So that, as you can see, it's carrying over from last year to now, right? What are you gonna do? You got to stop talking and start playing. And if you want to continue to talk, that's cool too. But don't portray yourself as the victim. And she doesn't, right? But in her actions on the court, and like this, and fall, that portrays that you are the victim. So yeah, you can't have it both ways. But I love her dearly, and I like her giving me points. But yeah, all of this, the WNBA has got to straighten that out. Looks like the girls are straightening it out themselves. Good for them. Let's get at it. Hold on, guys. Gotta get situated. All right, let's go over the scoreboard real quick. I belched, I could hear it. All right, let's get at it. All right, so San Francisco beat Boston 3-2. Right, that's the one I was struggling with yesterday, and I ended up picking. Not Boston for sure. I took San Francisco. I remember that. And now you see why I was struggling with it because look at the final score, 2-3. So whenever I struggle with a game to make the pick, that means that it's going to be a close game or it's kind of tough, too close to call. All right. So Miami 0, Atlanta 7. Texas 3, Pittsburgh 2. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be a blowout. Toronto 7, Chicago 1. That sucks. Now, one of those games I picked Toronto on 1, and then I picked Toronto in 1, and then the other one I picked the White Sox. So whatever. Like all my tickets are shot, I think. Except for I put out, if you guys go into my shorts, I put out 2 new ones really late. But at least I put it there because I don't want to miss you guys like I did before. What about a couple of days ago when we hit for the 15. We hit for the 17 grand, right? I mean no, 1700. 1700. If it was 17 grand, I probably would have left you guys a quick message with a sign on the doorknob. No, not really. Get right back to it. That's what we do. All right. So Philadelphia 3, New York Mets 1, San Diego 1, Kansas City 1. Uh, what inning is this? Top of the third, Kansas City is up to bat. 2 man on and 2 man out. Runners at the corners. Um, Now watch this, guys, because where did I miss that the Tampa Bay Devil Rays or the Tampa Bay Rays um, is not playing in Tropicana Field? What happened? What are they going to move to Montreal? Because I know originally they were supposed to play half of their games in the States and then half of them in Montreal. You know what? Let me look real quick. Because when they was playing and I saw the statement, I'm like, holy crap! Uh, this is one of those spring training ballparks. So to BT stealth bombers, uh, the move as Trump weighs Iran strike. Yeah, I feel bad for the people over in Iran, and I feel bad for the people in Israel. I don't think any of those people over there deserve what's what's going on and what has been going on and what's to come in the future. I don't think they should have to pay for that. At some point, we have to respect life, right? Because the main people that's involved, they don't have anything to worry about getting killed. It's always innocent people, right? So we hope this is over with and resolved peacefully and quickly. But they got those missiles going, man, and that's kind of like I don't like that. That's shitty. Peace. Let's move it on. All right, let's do it. So the last two that I picked, I'm looking at that right now, right? I took the Padres money line. I took the Philadelphia Phillies money line. I took the Minnesota Lynx spread -7.5, and the WNBA. I took the Minnesota Lynx money line. Yeah, no spread. The Lynx spread. Oh, turn it. And moving on down, I took the Arizona Diamondbacks, -2.5. Did I get suckered in? Absolutely. Absolutely. I took the Houston Astros, and I took the LA Dodgers. Now watch this. Here's going to be I like to call them, WTF parlays. That means what the fuck. Oh shit. Yeah, hold on for 1 minute, guys. I forgot to do something. I got it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. This will be really quick. Yeah, outside of that, I mean, I had a pretty good day today. Um, I was supposed to go to the gym to get my workout on, but for some reason I couldn't find my gym wear, right? And there it is. It sucks, but I'll go tomorrow. It's always good, guys, to do that, to take care of your brain and your body. I know I was getting ready to ask you guys, why are they playing in that small stadium down in Tampa? Does anybody have any idea? Okay. And this last one is the WTF parlay. What the fuck parlay, right? And this is I just dumped $6.38 on it, right? And let's see if we could if this is like a hardcore WTF, right? Because if you lose, who cares? Because you was fucking around anyway. So $6.38 I wagered on this ticket. The potential payout is $1,202.10. So that's a good deal for $6. I took the Kansas City Royals plus the points, right? I took the New York Mets on the money line. That's not gonna happen because the Phillies winning. You see what I mean, guys? When I tell you it's like the universe waits on me to make a pick, and then as soon as I make my pick, they do just the opposite. Because in one I got Philadelphia, and the other one I got the Mets. When it should be reversed, but the universe loves to play games, man. All right. Minnesota Lynx, right? I knew that one. The Colorado Rockies money line, which we discussed earlier. I mean later. Yesterday we discussed that it was profitable, and in at least one parlay that you take Colorado on the money line and the over, because that brings your money up like this. Why? Because Colorado's not favored, but you never know, and it's not like the Arizona Diamondbacks are the Yankees. So, right, take a chance. It's only $6, right? I took the Cleveland Indians over the Athletics, and I went out on a limb, and I took the Nats over the Dodgers. And you go, Ron, you love the Dodgers. Where did you get off? Well, Irvin, the pitcher, he's got a better ERA. He's got a better pitching record than May. I don't like Dustin May for the Dodgers. He's not one of my favorite guys. But whatever. So this is where we're at right now. And hopefully, wait, I think I have another. Okay, so here's another one that I did, right, guys? I did I know you guys were wondering, why would he wager $20 only to? Why would he wager that small amount of 10 just to get $25? Well, I just said whatever, just to do some quick live bets and see how much I could get. And when you do live bets, you can make money back real quick. Live bets are on 24 hours. You don't have any money, at least you gotta have 10 to deposit. You deposit 10, and I think the least you can bet, I think it's got like 40 cents, right? But you can take 40 cents and turn it into a grand. It's like day trading on stocks, on the stock market. And I told you guys before, the day trading and stocks and all of that, that is a game for the rich man, because see, the rich man, he can afford to wait for the money to come back in. He can afford to wait. But regular schmoes like me, I gotta have mine now, because I'm broke. That's why. So you gotta have, it works for the rich guy because he's got bank in the bank. He's got big money. So, but if you're like me, you want your money now. And stocks, man, I ain't got time for. I was messing around with it for a minute with American Airlines, and I did pretty good. But doing pretty good didn't mean anything. Cryptocurrency, I used to mess with it. Will it be fine? I think so. In the future, it will be. It's a future in it, right? All right. So, yeah, that's what it is, and let's keep it moving. The live games. Is this it here? Okay, here we go. So now The live games that I jumped on, I put $10, right? And I grabbed the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line. They won. I took the St. Louis Cardinals on the money line. They won. I took the Cubs on the money line. They won. Uh, I took Toronto Blue Jays on the money line. They won. And I've got one game left. That's the Sparks and the Lynx. And I took the Lynx on the spread. But truthfully, guys, if you see it, you go, "Oh, Ron is at it again. He's winning." No, not really. The games are already in progress when I picked them, right? So I went to all of the games where the teams were all already winning, right? So like Milwaukee was already winning. The Cardinals was already winning, but they almost lost. They had to win that in extra innings, right? So then I got the Cubs. They were already winning. The only thing that I picked that wasn't being played at that time is the WNBA LA Sparks against the Minnesota Lynx. So if that comes through with $10, I'll win $25.47. You're like, "Ron, that's chicken change." Well, not really, because you can take this right here if I win, which I probably, well, yeah, after tonight's game, you can get back on. You can do some UFC fighting. You can do those video games and guys are playing each other on it. You can do all of that and make some money. 'Cause I've done it lots of times. But you also have to be smart. Don't get greedy. How do you know that, right? Because I've done it, right? So when I tell you guys something, it's all based on what I learned from. I got a thick skull, so it takes a while to get through. But once I figure it out, okay, I got it. But that's what it is. Okay, so now, yeah, I think that's the only one I got left. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. I don't care. All right, the Mets. Okay, so the Mets can jump back out and lead 4-3. The Mets got a better bullpen. If the Mets keep winning, keep scoring, or the score stays the same, the Mets will be able to probably win that one because their bullpen is better than the Phillies head and shoulders. San Diego 2, Kansas City 1. hmm New York is assholes because they won today, right? All week I've been betting on those jokers. Thank you. All week I've been betting on them and they've been losing. But today they finally claimed to play baseball, but they came to play. But it's too late now for any of us because we missed that boat. All right, let's get it. In 1 minute, guys, I'll be right with you. Okay, here we go. So tomorrow we'll have the 22nd. We'll have Dean Kramer on the mound. Let's see, hold on one second. Where'd you go? All right, here we go. Hold on, God. Oh, shit. Damn it, man. Who? I got Indiana tomorrow. I, I'm. I just feel good about Indiana. Don't ask me why. I just got that feeling that Indiana's going to win. And I don't know. You just get this goofy feeling. And I got that goofy feeling. I think they're going to win. Let me see. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to take. I am definitely going to take the Indiana Pacers. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I would be a fool not to. And then remember too, um, it's always better to have more than one parlay on something like this, and that way you can guarantee, well, not guarantee, but the percentage or the odds of you winning kind of go up. So anything that happens that's like wait, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. So you just need. I'm basically pick. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so I'm basically gonna pick the Indiana Pacers, and I think they've got everything going for them in the right way. They got a spark back a couple of days ago playing in Indianapolis, and what I was trying to say a few minutes ago, and I couldn't get it out, but you need any kind of spark you can get when you're in the playoffs, the World Series, and your back is up against the wall. Because literally, or or from a Vegas standpoint, the Indiana Pacers is not favored to win, right? So if you go ahead and you put your money on Indianapolis, right, and then you take in, let's say you take Indiana plus the points in one, what do? Then you go over on the other parlay ticket and take OKC money line. So that means if OKC wins, but they don't cover the spread, this parlay ticket is still going to win, and this one is definitely going to win because you got them on the money line. But you don't want to go money line for Indianapolis on one ticket, and then the next ticket you go money line for OKC. If you do that, now you're guaranteed to at least win one parlay ticket. So you don't want to do that. You want to try to win two, right? That's what you want to do. All right. The stupid birds outside. All right. Dean Quaint, Dean Kramer. I like Dean Kramer. You think so? Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I really do because we need. I mean, we just need to help each other. Like, I'll see a lot of these, websites that come on, and they don't let guys interact. They just put it on there until you go fuck yourself, right? But that's not cool. What we need to do is all kind of like work together for the same common goal, and that's to make money, right? Now, once we start making the money, now the IRS will be talking to us. But don't worry, if you hit over a certain amount, they're gonna get their money off the top. I remember when I hit that big, it's like 20K, 20 grand. Which one makes sense about what? Which what to have? Take the money line in the spread. Is that what you're talking about? That's like real good advice. So see what you'll do what you'll do is when you do it like that, you'll end up. Yep, yep. So again, I reiterate this all day. Let's just say, for example, Baltimore versus the Yankees. You know what I'm talking about, but you just always want to say it gives you a chance to go for the big money, right? Because I'm greedy, right? And I picked Colorado today, right? But when I made sure I picked Colorado, I made sure I took the points with Colorado. And then on the other ticket, I made sure that what team is that they were playing? Piece of crap. Oh, the Diamondbacks. I made sure I took the Diamondbacks on the money line, and that's just it. You just want to just make sure you can cover all bases, and you want to be able to, you know, try to cover as many bases as you can, right? Alvin, you should be winning. You got to be winning. Holy crap! Holy son of a bitch. Uh huh. Okay, okay. Uh huh. I mean, you just like as sometimes guys. It when I do a pick because I gave you guys one pick, and I guess you guys look at it and say, "What the hell is he doing picking these guys?" Well, I'm doing this because what if those bums that I picked decide to win? Because I won like that before, and that ticket was wild too. All of the planets must have lined up for me. God damn. So when I did that, the universe said I didn't have to wear my dunce hat for a week. Damn, what happened? Yeah, no worries. No worries. No worries. Hell, no worries, man. You're definitely gonna get that back. You just gotta stay at it and be consistent. And another thing, guys, really quick before I get going on these games for tomorrow, um, going back to because normally I do FanDuel, right? So I've been whining and crying like about FanDuel, but I went over for a week to ESPN to make the comparisons, and then I go, oh, okay. So FanDuel gives you better odds. They let you do different combinations. ESPN is not going to do that. Sometimes, maybe, right? Like they gave it to me with that Colorado game, and I was shocked. They gave me Colorado on the money line, and then they gave me the Colorado game going over. I'm like, what? Now, FanDuel is going to give you that no matter what, right? So, remember I used to tell. Hold on. Yeah. That's why I took two, right? That's why I did two parlays. I took Colorado in one and Arizona in the other, the D backs. So yeah, oh man, they favored by 2.5. You rarely see that, right? No, but the D backs pitcher is good. He's better than the other guy, but well, Linkhorst, what's his name? He's not bad either. Hold on, what's this? Oh, okay. For tomorrow, wind is blowing out, warm weather. Okay. So it's warm and it's I guess because those storms came that way, right? And I get okay, I get you. So you think it's gonna go over tomorrow? It's gonna go over. Then we got it. We're gonna put it down. We got that one. We're gonna take anything tonight, man. All right. So let's get at it for tomorrow, June 22nd. Mm-hmm. Johnson is probably the guy that's coming to save our ass. All right, so the Orioles versus the Yankees tomorrow. Dean Kramer 6-7, ERA 4.80 with 65 strikeouts, going up against the New York Yankees. Okay, going up against the New York Yankees, Will Warren, who's 4-4, ERA 4.83, 90 strikeouts. I mean, I think New York's got their mojo. I'll take I'll take the Yankees on the run line. No, I'll take that back. I'll take the New York Yankees on the money line. Definitely New York. If you decide you want to take New York on the spread, nothing is wrong with that because it gives you more money. So money line or spread is your choice. I like the Yankees tomorrow. The Detroit Tigers versus the Rays. Now I'm taking the Tigers on this in this one. I knew that the first two games, you guys, I remember you heard me say it that the Tigers were going to have problems with these guys. I just didn't like the matchups, the pitching matchups. So, but tomorrow they should be able to salvage this, the rubber match. Wait, that's not, the last game of the series. They should be able to figure that one out and get that win. I'll take Detroit on the run line on that one. Let me pull up these things and start marking them down. Come on, you piece of shit. San Diego Padres 2, the Royals 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, here we go. I'm taking the Yankees. For kicks and giggles, let's take the let's take the Yankees money line. All right, and then we'll go. That Yankees and Baltimore game kind of screams over. What's the points on that one? Yeah, you took Kelly for on this game. Or today. Who is Kelly? Who's Kelly getting at it with today? Oh, for the Diamondbacks. Over 10. Okay. Or the strikeouts from Earl. 10. Yeah. If you're gonna go for that, you playing a perfect team for that to happen. Because somebody's gonna rack out some strikeouts. Because you know how that goes when you got a guy. All There's a lot of people gonna be coming out. They know they're in Denver. They know that ball takes off when you hit it. They know the pitching is not the very best in Colorado. So guys are going to be swinging at any and everything, right? So, when power hitters usually strike out the most. So when you're swinging for the seats, you usually get a lot of strikeouts. You give up runs, right? But you get a lot of strikeouts. So, yeah, that was a good move. Mm-hmm. What time do they start? Yeah, you might get that one. But I don't want to jinx you. I don't want to say nothing. All I'm gonna say is it's a good pick. All right, we took Detroit. What did I take? Take Detroit money line tomorrow. All right. So right now, let me see how many games did we do and how many do I have saved. Stupid piece of crap. Okay, you have 2 and 2. All right, let's move on now. The Texas Rangers versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bailey Falter for the Pittsburgh Pirates, 5-3, ERA 3.49, 50 strikeouts. The Rangers will feature Jack Leiter, a 4-4, ERA 4.40, 49. Wait, 4-4 record, ERA 4.4. God damn it, all these damn fours, right? Um, and 49 strikeouts. If you play the lottery, the numbers, 44 is just like screaming, ain't it? All right, so guys, I like Pittsburgh in this one. Hold on. Let me just double check something really quick. In the last three games, Bailey Falter has given up 5 hits for each game, right? Uh, that last game he pitched, he gave up 5 runs to I mean 5 hits to Detroit, and he gave up 4 runs, walked one batter, struck out 4. And before that, Miami, he took a decision in that game. He won one. He went 5 innings. He got allowed 5 hits, 1 run, and then against Philadelphia, he didn't get the decision, but he pitched 3 innings, 5 hits, right, 4 runs, 2 base on balls, and 4 strikeouts. No, 2 strikeouts. He got tagged up by Philadelphia, but that's to be expected, right? So right now, dude looks decent. Let's look at Jack Falter. I mean Jack, whatever his name, Jack Leiter. All right. So here's the results of the last 3 games for Leiter. Just last week against Kansas City, he lost that game. He went 5 innings. He gave up 8 hits, 6 runs, walked 2 people based on balls, and struck out 4. That was against Kansas City. On the 11th, he played Minnesota. He lost that game, right? He went 4 innings. He gave up 5 hits and 4 runs, 4 base on balls. Then the game, the final third one at the end against Tampa, he didn't get a decision in that one, right? But he went 5 innings. He allowed 3 hits. This still gives up a lot of fucking hits, man. Who the fuck is this? I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. I was right. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh on the money line. Uh you know what? Fuck that. Let's take Pittsburgh on the run line. Cause dude gives it up, don't he? Jack Leiter is giving it up, boy. All right, I just want to make sure I don't. So Jack Leiter, first week over last week, he gave up 8 hits. Right, week before that one he gave up 5, and the other one he gave up 3 hits. I guess he made an atonement for that game in Tampa, but he gave up 6 runs against Kansas City and 4 against Minnesota. The Tampa game, he went 5. That's the only one he did good in. Hold on, guys. Okay, hold on for 1 minute, guys. Uh-huh. 1 minute. Be right with you guys. This is a commercial break. Why is that son? Can you guys hear me now? Is that better? All right, let's do it. All right, let's do it. Stupid fucking computers, man. All right, let's do it. Stupid fucking computers. All right, so now. All right, beautiful. So now where do we leave off at? Mm-hmm. Gotta get this money today, baby. We're gonna get it. And I want to say this too. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm not trying to say I'm not appreciative of $1,700 because God knows I need any penny that I can get. But what I'm trying to do with you guys is I want to get that big jackpot. I mean, not big jackpot, but I want to hit it for a big number. Now, remember this, guys. When we hit that big number, let's say we hit for 20 grand. They're gonna take 4 grand off the top. Yeah. So just get ready for Uncle Sam. You know, if you hit for 1,000, they don't care. But as soon as I think it's 7. What is it? 7,000. Then them guys are all over you. Yeah, let's get at it. No, we're gonna get that money. That's what I want. I want that moolah, that big money. And my advice to you guys, if you get close to winning, if you get close to winning, go to the store. Don't let your girlfriend or your wife see your face. I don't know about you guys, because you know women are very, they like fucking. They was born with psychic powers, so because they see us coming. So to hide the look, just go to the store. Says, "Oh, I gotta get some gas," so she wouldn't be able to look at you and can tell what's really going on. Because I gave myself up a couple of times, but I remember one time my son just kept fucking calling me. I'm sitting at the dinner table, and I'm trying to ignore it and play slick and go, "Oh, I wonder what he wants." My wife goes, "You know what he wants. Answer the phone." Whatever. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. All right. So we last left off with Pittsburgh, taking Bailey Falter. I'm not going to do a strikeout with this dude because I'm just trying to get this money. So right now we've got 3 games that I actually like that I put in for. So now we'll just see how it's going to play out, and hopefully it plays out good. Yeah, hopefully it plays out good. I keep putting this stuff up, man. They keep putting up this Trump U.S. has struck 3 Iranian. Oh shit! So I guess United States we struck like 3 Iranian nuclear sites. Man, I hate that. I mean, fuck, man. I hope nobody any babies get killed, man, or anybody. Period. I just hate that shit. All right, well, I had to reboot. Now I gotta put it back. I gotta put it back in, but that's okay. Hold on, I do that shit real quick because I think we only had 3. I like that Kelly. I like that Kelly move to get over 10 because guys are gonna be swinging for the seats all throughout that game, and guys swinging for the seats, you're gonna have a lot of strikeouts. Okay, yeah. We took the Yankees money line. We took the Tigers. No, we did we took the Tigers money line, or was it the spread? I'll stay with the money line on that with the Yankees. I don't trust them son of a guns yet. Pittsburgh Bailey Falter. We took Pittsburgh plus the points, and we took the Tigers money line. So right about now we have, let's see, at $10, guys. Fuck that. At $20, it gives us $71.81. We got a lot of work to do. All right, let's get it going. Okay. Chicago White Sox at Toronto. Hauser, like Doogie Howser. Adrian Hauser, 2-2, ERA 2.15, and 22 strikeouts. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Chris Bassett will be going for the Blue Jays. 7-3, ERA 3.75, 83 strikeouts. Now, I'm gonna take. I suggest taking the under in this game. If you want to do player props with the pitching, let's look at that. So first we got the under, right? Then we have, let's see. So Chris Bassett, his last 3 games, he goes, he pitches at least 7 innings. He averages 7 innings. Against Arizona, he went 6. He gave up 6 runs. He walked 3 batters. No, he gave up 6 hits. He gave up 3 runs. He walked one person and struck out 5. Then against St. Louis, he got the decision. He went 7 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 base on balls, and who cares about the strikeouts? This dude is giving up too many hits and runs. But the last game from the lower 3, June 5th, against the Phillies, he got the win in that. He went 7 innings. He gave up 5 hits. But this time he only gave up 1 run in that game. He struck out 6. If you're going to go with strikeouts with Chris Bassett, I would at least go 3. Maybe he may get more. I don't know if you should mess with the pitching props. You can, but if you do it, I recommend you don't go over a 3 strikeouts. Now, if you go to Fanatics, then you can take 2. They can give you 2 strikeouts. But I remember I was yelling and telling you guys being arrogant, and I was telling you, oh yeah, Fanatics gives you this. I went over there, they gave me some guy to get 2 strikeouts. That fucker didn't get not 1 strikeout. All right, so Chris Bassett gives up a lot of hits. 5 strikeouts. And the next one is 3, and the next one is 6. Hold on, let me do. I want to check more stuff on this. Hold on. I can tell you what, he gives up a lot of hits. Fuck that. I'll start from like the first game and we'll go down. The first 2 games, the first one is 8 hits. The next one, 8 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits. This is from the beginning all the way to the end. 5 hits, 3 hits, 7 hits, 6 hits. So that's a total of 25 hits in the month of April. 25 hits in the month of April. So let's keep it going. 7 hits, 8 hits, 7 hits, 4 hits, 9 hits. No, I'm sorry. 4, 5. He gave up a total of 32 hits. And was that May? No, April. What? Oh, no, April. No. What the hell? I'm sorry, guys. He gave up 25 hits in the month of April. Uh, Now we'll go to May. May he gave up 42 hits. I'm not gonna keep going because we already know what this dude. I mean, I like him, but I never knew he gave up that many hits. I always looked at him for the strikeouts. And sometimes, guys, when you're doing your research, you gotta see what this dude is doing because strikeouts is very misleading. You can't have a guy strike out 20, but the fucker gives up 20 hits. I still would take the under on this one though. Hold on, let me get this other picture. Who is this? Oh, the White Sox. So this guy's got like what? Hauser. His last game, he had 2 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, and after that, when he had another 6 strikeouts. Let's see how he does on hits. Well, this fucker gives up a lot of hits too. Looks like. Well, hold on. 6 hits, and 8. Yeah. Hold on. You don't? You don't trust the White Sox on the road. Okay. Who you got on Detroit games? Oh, I took Detroit. I took Detroit on the money line. I took Detroit definitely on the money line. I mean, if you want to, you can probably even go to run line on that Detroit game. I think Detroit have a nice bounce back game. The pitching matchup favors the Tigers. KC, what's his name? Casey? All right. But really quickly, and I get you don't trust the White Sox because the White Sox will let you down a whole lot. But I like that money, and the White Sox have came through a lot, and Colorado. But let's see, hold on. Oh, sweet man, I appreciate it. I go live pretty much every day. I have no life, so either I go online or I listen to my wife bitch and yell at me. So guess what? I had to look around and see if she heard me. Fuck. Yep. I'm telling you guys, when you get ready to hit for that big money, don't be like me. I sat there all day looking at it, and my wife comes in the house from work, and I was off that day, and I'm just looking stupid. And she goes, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm watching TV." And she goes, "Well, why you got that look on your face?" She just kept going, right? And I'm saying in the back of my hand, "Leave me alone, please stop." And she just kept staring at me. She knew something was up. Maybe she thought I had a chick. I snuck a chick in here or something. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. All right. So what I would do on this Chicago game and White Sox, number one, I'm greedy, right? Number two, I think the White Sox have a good chance at winning. Will I take the White Sox on the money line? No. But if you want to, you can. But here's what I suggest. I take the White Sox plus the points, right? Because Toronto still might win, and they might win by 1, right? So we'll take Chicago with the points. I do like, and you know what? Here's another thing you can do. You can play around with this game. You can also take the under, right? Or you know what? I don't think we should take the under. You know why? Because I'm looking at the over under, and they got it 9.5, so 10. So I'm not gonna question that because I did it once, and then it was like exactly what Vegas put out there. But to me, it looks like it's going to be a good pitching matchup. But these guys give up a lot of hits. Let me see. Let me look at, and that's probably why. Let me look at the White Sox Hauser. I was finished. Let me look at him real quick. I was watching the Terminator last night, guys. The old one, 1984. When you got, is it just me that's old as dirt? But I'm sure you guys seen the old Terminator, right? Yeah, I think so too, Harold. But I'm stupid. I'm just gonna look and say, let's see, cause I like to get that money. Let's see. What the hell? Okay, here we go. So Hauser is his first year? No, it can't be. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I was wondering. I'm like, this dude don't look like a rookie to me. But his first game was in May. All right, so let's see. He only pitched 3 times in May, and he's on and 3 times in June. So tomorrow will be 4. So let's see how many hits this Joker gives up. 2, 3, 5, 8, 6, 6. So in the month of June, or let's just say the month of May, he only pitched 3 games, and he gave up a total of 10 hits. I mean, yeah, 10 hits. Right? I see why it's high because he gives up a lot of hits, but he didn't give up any runs. Right? I personally think that this is gonna turn out good in Chicago's way. I really do. And watch this, guys. You don't have to take it, but if you want to screw around, make an extra, parlay ticket just to put, stuff on there for, I always do that. Like I'll have my real ticket, right, that I like, and then I'll have the what the fuck ticket. That's what I call it. The ones that you just pick the opposite of what's here. I hit 38 grand once doing that shit. Um, it did kind of make sense how I did it, right? But I just took the opposite. I spent one. How much did I put down? I put down $1.60 something, but I took like over and unders and all of that shit. And it 38,000. All right. Now, you know what, guys? I'm gonna take the Chicago White Sox plus the hit. I mean, plus the points, right? I'm not even gonna look at the over. Harold, you're absolutely right because of all of those hits that these jokers is giving up. So on that game, I like the Chicago White Sox. Plus the points. I wonder if we could. Nope. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I was going to say, do you think we can go with uh, Chicago the first 5 innings, right? But I don't want to even mess it up. That's doing too much. All right. So next, the Atlanta Braves versus the Miami Marlins. Where's Max? Max ain't thrown a pitch in a minute. Hold on. No, man. I don't know where this. He must be hurt. Bryce Elder for the Atlanta Braves. He's 2-3 ERA, 4.45, 51 strikeouts. Um, Sandy Alec Sandy Alcantara. He's 3-8 ERA, 6.88, and 55 strikeouts. Um, I don't like Atlanta this year, guys. They're missing out on a whole lot. I don't know what they're missing, but I don't like Atlanta. And any chance I get it, that one. I think it was the other day I picked Atlanta and they won. But I mean, if it ain't Chris Sale, I don't know why I picked him on that hit a couple yesterday. It was something that I did it for, but I don't like Atlanta, man. This time last year, Ozuna was like hitting for the seats. He was like, what's that dude, Kingman? They used to hit all those home runs, but no. Hold on. These jokers making me work for this. They know they. These, I can't stand the Braves. Let's see. Yeah. So that Brave, what's his name? Elder. Elder went 3 innings. This is for the last three. He went 3 innings, gave up 7 hits. That's terrible. Gave up 4 runs. Dude should be in Evansville or some minor league. He walked 3, struck out 2. The next game against San Francisco, he went 8 innings, surprisingly. He gave up 3 hits. He only allowed 1 run. This fucker was on fire. He had 12 strikeouts. Holy shit. Bruce Elder. Okay, all right, I hear you. And then against Boston, he lost 5 innings. This fucker is all over the place. He's like this. So, according to this, he's due to have a big day tomorrow. Because he's going up and down. It's 1 week he's hot, next week he's cold. He's coming off of his last outing was against Colorado. That'll knock anybody down. So maybe he's got a good bounce back game. That makes sense. And I'm going to take, let me go look at Sandy really quickly. All right, last 3 games, Sandy Alcantara. Let's see, how do you pronounce it? Alcantara. His last 3 games, he gave up 5 hits. He pitched 5. He gave up 5 hits, allowed 2 runs, walked 1 batter, struck out 5. Game after that, or before, went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, walked 1 batter, and struck out 6. Then against Colorado, he went 6. He gave up 4 hits, 2 runs. Dude is decent, right? 4 strikeouts against Colorado. So again, against Colorado, he went 6, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, and walked 1 batter. I mean, I think that Miami has a legitimate chance to beat the Braves, but Bryce Elder is so up and down, right? Let's take the Marlins, guys, plus the points. I want that big money, man. Fuck that. I wouldn't dare take them on the money line, but I'm going to take them on the spread plus the points. All right, let's see who's next. Milwaukee. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. Harold, I had to go back and look at that. Yeah, you're right. I'm definitely not doing the under on that. I mean, right now, just going back at that game with the White Sox and the Blue Jays, those ERAs are really deceiving for both of those guys. Because Adrian Hauser, he's 2-2, ERA 2.15. But see that with that, I mean, he just got it working the right way for him. But I don't. You're right. I'm not doing with the under with that one. I would just either take. I'm taking the Chicago White Sox plus the points, and I'm going to take the Marlins plus the points. So now we're looking at. Hold on, let me see. All right, so we got it all. So right now we've got a total of 5 legs. $20 gets you $305. Why is that? I would think you would have more, right? No. Okay. Just for kicks and giggles, for this 5, if I take the Marlins on the money line, that gives us 3, but I don't want to chance it like that. I mean, it gives you 3. It's like $80 more or something like that. But let's just stay with the points. The stuff like that will bite you in the end. Yeah, the Marlins plus the points. Kansas City. I'm sorry. The Cincinnati Reds versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Right away, man, I'm looking at this one. I'm taking Cincinnati all the way. I'll also take St. Louis not to score in the first inning or under. Let's see if they got it in here. Hold on. No, I don't know. I'm thinking about that because the Cardinals can hit good, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna take Cincinnati. Let's see. Hold on. Well, Cincinnati is the favorite. Got it. Let's take Cincinnati. Let's take Cincinnati on the run line. Let me take Cincinnati on the run line on this one. All right, this is the next one. I like Andrew Abbott. That's why I didn't really get into the. But we can go back and just look at him. Andrew's last game, 5 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts. We'll go back up and start down again. Minnesota was his last game. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, 1 run, didn't walk anybody. He's got good control, and struck out 5. And this is Abbott. When he played Cleveland, he won that game. This fucker pitched 9 innings. He's tough, man. That's a throwback guy. So he went 9 innings against Cleveland, and that's not bad. Because Cleveland ain't shabby. He went 9. He allowed 3 hits, a 3-hitter, sweet. He didn't allow any runs, no base on balls, and he struck out 5 jackoffs. He struck out 5 guys. Um, I'm not even gonna go to the next. Let's see. Against Milwaukee, he went 6 innings, gave up 7 hits, and gave up 5 runs. I'm still impressed with him, though. I'm still impressed with him, but I just always like to double check because numbers can be real deceiving, man. You guys know it. All right, so Mickelson, what's his name again? Yeah, Mickelson, Mikolas. So Mikolas, last 5 games going down, he had 7 strikeouts. He allowed 5 hits and 2 runs and 1 base on ball. And then against Toronto, he lost that game. He went 5 innings. He allowed 9 hits. He allowed 6 runs. Okay, he gets worse. Against Kansas City, he gave up 8 hits and 3 runs. That's enough for me, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take. This guy gives it up, man. Yeah, this dude gives it up like a cheap whore. Is that an unacceptable analogy? Probably so. In this day and age, if I offended anybody, I'm sorry. All right, we'll keep it moving. But it was funny though. It was a good one. And the thing, guys, what I'll make, if I say a joke or anything like that, and anybody is offensive, please let me know. I will apologize and make it right. I kind of like to have fun and laugh, right? I also make fun of myself too, so. Yeah, let's take I'm not gonna mess with this. I'm gonna take the Reds on the run line. That's a for sure. Let's see. Mhm. All right, Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. Logan Gilbert to go for Seattle. 1-2 ERA, 2.55 ERA, 54 strikeouts. Colin Ray, 4-2, 3.84 ERA, and 52 strikeouts. I like Colin Ray, guys, but the Seattle Mariners is a tough fucking team. I like the Cubbies in this one, guys. So Logan Gilbert got his mojo back, right? He was hurt, like, but his last game against Boston, he struck out 10 jackoffs. I mean, he struck out 10 people. He he went 5 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs. Let's see, that's some sleep. So you look at the 10 strikeouts and you go, oh, that's attractive, right? But then you move back and you look at the rest. He pitched 5, he gave up 3 hits, and he gave up 2 runs. So when they played Boston only just beat themselves, not him. All right. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't even want to. I mean, if I had to, I'll pick Chicago. But Logan Gilbert is pretty good, man. I'm not gonna bet on this game, right? But if I had to, I'm taking the Cubbies and Colin Ray on the money line. Let me see. I'm not even gonna put it down on this one. No, okay. Well, Seattle is favored in that game. Fuck it. Let's get this money. Let's take the Cubs plus the points. All right, keep it moving. Uh, Arizona versus the Rockies. Brandon Fee, Feet or whatever. Yeah, 8-4. ERA three. No, ERA is 5.38. 58 strikeouts. Colorado's Antonio Sanzatia. Fuck that. He's 2-10. ERA 6.72 and 35 strikeouts. Fuck you, Jack. We're gonna fade y'all tonight for this one. Let's take Arizona on the run line. Oh yeah, definitely. Um, yeah, I'll take the Arizona Diamondbacks on the run line. All right, and so the next one, Boston versus San Francisco. Lucas Giolito. His record, he's 3-1. ERA 4.73, 4.73, and 41 strikeouts. He'll be going up against Robbie Ray, the crafty big lefty. He's 8-2. ERA 2.68 and 97 strikeouts. This motherfucker is on fire. So, the last 3 games, right? He went 6 innings. He gave up 5 runs, and then he gave up 3. No, he gave up 3 hits. No, 5 hits and 3 runs. The next game, he went 4 innings, giving up 6 and 2 runs scored. Walked 2 batters, struck out 5. Uh-huh. Then against San Diego, he got the decision. He went 7 innings. He gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, walked 1 passenger, and struck out 9. Yeah, let's take San Francisco. Who's he going up against again? Oh, Gilbert. No, Giolito. I'm just double checking something, guys. This dude struck out 10 people against Seattle. Lucas Giolito. Last game against Seattle, he went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, walked 1 batter, and struck out 10. He was possessed. Then against Tampa, he went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, walked 3 batters. Last one after that, the Angels, he went 1 inning. God damn, they must have ran his ass out. After 1 inning, well, he actually kind of got to like the second, halfway through or whatever. Not halfway, a little less than half. He gave up 8 hits, 7 runs. It doesn't matter about base on balls or strikeout, because when you're giving up 8 hits and 7 runs and you only pitched 1.5 innings per se, yeah. So I won't. You see what I mean when you say the strikeouts are very misleading. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's good, right? But overall in the matchup, so I think we should just stick with Robbie Ray. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I think we should take Robbie Ray in San Francisco on the run line. Fuck you, Jack. I'm gonna hold up and let you guys know what we are for when I'm looking at the slips. So normally I'm gonna pay about $20 on a ticket, right? Um, we took the Yankees on the money line, right? We took the Tigers on the money line. We took the Texas Rangers on the. We took the Texas Rangers plus the points. We took the Pittsburgh Pirates plus the points. We took the White Sox on the. Yeah, we took the White Sox plus the points as well. I thought I thought I said money line. I'm like, I remember taking the White Sox money line. Atlanta Braves, Miami Marlins. We took the Marlins plus the points. Cincinnati Reds and St. Louis Cardinals. We took Cincinnati on the run line. Seattle versus Chicago in Chicago. I don't like that game, but if I had to, and you know what, I probably will because I like the money, and just do another ticket and just clean up my foolishness. But I just like to get this money. So we took the Cubs plus the points. Arizona at Colorado. We took Arizona spread, right? And Boston at San Francisco. We took San Francisco on the run line. $20 on this gets you $5,000. $5,514.26. Not bad. All right, the next game is the Cleveland Guardians. Shade C. Leone for Cleveland. He's 2-3. ERA 4.15 and 34 strikeouts against J.P. Sears, the man, the myth, the legend. I like J.P. Sears. He's 5-6. ERA 5.45 and 58 strikeouts. I like Cleveland in this one. I'll take Cleveland on the money line. I mean, it's your choice if you want to take them spread, but I like Cleveland. Oh, shit. Hold on, man. I can't do that. Let me just double check. Because I actually like this game. Will I bet on this game? Hell yeah. I like this one. So, Shade C. Leone. All right. C. Leone, he has, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going back reading what you said here. Hold on. It says M's hot right now. They are. You skipped the game, okay. And I'm taking the Cubs. Better hitting, yeah, absolutely. Alvin Baxis just got 4Ks. Sweet. And Alvin, nothing changed. Okay, hold on. Yeah, all right, you cover with those 4 strikeouts. That's great. Well, you broke even, man. In my opinion, if you break even, that's a win. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, it's gonna change. As far as we're gonna hit it, we're gonna hit it. Stay positive. So, just a little. Hold on. Yeah, definitely. I just usually do all of them, but I was reading what But I like you guys to get involved and talk, so I kind of read through the messages. And I try to do all of them. Even if I don't like them and I'm not going to play them, I still do them because just because I don't like them don't mean because you guys might have the inside information that I don't, and you might hit it. Okay, so here I go. Hold on. Okay, the Guardians and the A's, and we left off. Oh, I was looking at the A's. Um, Let me finish that. Hold on. JP Sears. JP Sears usually goes 5 innings. He's been averaging giving up about 4 hits a game. But his run, I guess, when he gives it up, it's at the wrong time because against Houston he gave up 5 hits and 5 runs. Against the Angels he gave up 4 hits and 2 runs, and the other one he gave up five. He went 5 innings, gave up 4 hits and 4 runs. Now this is for JP Sears. So let's go back. See, that's why I always like to double check. First of all, I like to go with my heart, but something didn't feel right. Hold on, Cleveland. Hey, here's another question, and here's what I don't think is right. Why did Cleveland and Washington Redskins have to change their name, but other teams don't? Well, I know why Washington had to, because everybody hated the owner, man. They hated that dude. They wanted to give him all kind of hell. He finally got his ass out. All right, see where are we at? 4 hits, 5. Let's take Cleveland, guys. Let's take Cleveland on this one. JP don't have that mojo like he used to. Right? Okay, yep, we'll take Cleveland. Will I bet on that game? Nah, not really. I thought I did at first. I wanted to, but you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just take Cleveland. Let's see. Hold on. All right, here we go. Cleveland on the money line. All right. So the next game we have the Houston Astros versus the Angels. Ryan Gusto for Houston. He is 4-3, ERA 4.31, 60 strikeouts. Kyle Hendricks, 5-6, ERA 4.79, ERA 4.79, and 53 strikeouts. Sounds like we got an over, boys. This game might go over. Let's see. All right, so Kyle Hendricks. He goes an average of 6 innings. The latest one, he gave up 4 hits to the Yankees, walked one passenger, and struck out 9. But against the Athletics, he won that game as well. He went 6 innings, gave up 7 hits, gave up 2 runs. Not bad. Seattle, he got the decision. He went 6. He gave up 8 hits and 4 runs. See, dude, you had him, man. You had me convinced. No, I don't. No, you don't. So Kyle is kind of iffy. Hold on, let's see. Who's the next one? Ryan Gusto. Or Gusto. He goes an average of about 5 innings, 5.5. The first week, he gave up 3 hits. Second game, he gave up 7 hits. And that last game, he gave up 8. But going back to his last game against the A's, he went 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, walked 1 batter, and struck out 8. This fucker was possessed. I like J.P. Sears. Last year he did good with me for me. I guess J.P. Sears, his problem is consistency, right? So when they get like that, see, I'm a Detroit Tiger fan. I remember back in the '80s, if Sparky Anderson was coaching this, and this dude got like this inconsistent, Sparky will send his ass to the minors and let him figure it out. All right, I don't like this game, guys. I really don't. But if hmm, it is what it is. Uh huh. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I got you. I got you. 8 Ks in 1 or 2 innings. Yep. What's this shit? Oh, okay, let's get here. Yeah, I don't like. I'm not. I'm not feeling that A's Cleveland game. At first, I was. I'm just not feeling it. Oh no, we're talking about Houston. Houston and L.A. I don't like this game either. Well, he's not. Gusto is not bad. He's not good enough for me to just definitely say they're gonna take care of that. Did I do the You're right. I didn't do the Milwaukee game because I was like, when the fuck I'm gonna get to that? I didn't. Let me just score on what I think. Um, Houston up, yeah. Um, you know what, guys? Let's take the over in this game. Let's take the over. Let's take the over in this game. These dudes give up. Let me just double check, make sure. Because this game gives. Okay, summary. Okay, let's see. In the month of April, he gave up 23 hits. In the month of May, he gave up 17. Now he's given up about 18 already for this month. How many runs is this Joker giving up? 9 runs altogether for the month of April. 14 runs for May. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Don't like this game. I don't. I mean, I don't like it, but if you want my opinion on this game, I would take the Houston Astros plus the points. Let me see. Hold on. No, the over. We taking the over in that game. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Uh, What? What you mean? What happened? What happened? They didn't want to wear a hat or clothing with a color man on it. We not Chocolate City no more. What you talking about? Oh, you talking about the Redskins? Yeah, 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 yeah. Is that what you're talking about? The changing the logos, Alvin? I don't know, man. When it comes to these logos and these names of the teams, okay, I get it either way, right? I do. Um, if, if they feel offended, okay, yeah, yeah, I get it, and I do, I get it. But what I don't get is you put the fucking pressure on these. Yep, you put the fucking pressure on these other cities to change the Cleveland Indians, right? You put the pressure on them. You put the pressure on what? Well, Washington deserved it, but you're not gonna put the pressure on nobody else. So I don't, whatever. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds because they hypocrites because the rule is if you're an NFL player, you cannot gamble on any games. But yet and still, the NFL endorses FanDuel, or is FanDuel or either what about the Fighting Irish? Yeah, I said that a while back about the Fighting Irish, man. Because the Irish guys don't care. And nobody's going to press it because they don't want to get the crap kicked out of them. Yeah, you know what? They don't really seem to care about it. Um, and it actually goes both ways because when the Irish first came over, those dudes were discriminated bad, really bad. Yeah, nobody's saying that because nobody probably, I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean, I get it, right? But I just think that you put pressure on one group, but you won't put them on anything else. Yeah, we don't care, right? Oh no, you're saying yeah, you're Irish, Alvin. So you're saying we don't care? Yeah, I don't think you guys do. I don't think you do because normally if somebody, they would say something, but a lot of people just don't. A lot of people just don't care anymore about stuff like that because at the end of the day, you got to look at what's important, what's not important. I mean, the Chiefs are winning, so they're okay. Yeah, right. No shit. I'm telling you, man. They put it on the Redskins. They want that dude out, and then he tried to fuck him by calling him the football team. That was one of the most stupidest. Oh look, see, I used to like when they were the football team because they had guts. But the only thing that I didn't like is the owner. So I don't know. Next thing you guys are gonna do is piss the lions off in the jungles. They're gonna come over here and have a talk with them. Okay, let's get back at it. Let's get back at it. The Royals of San Diego. No, no, the Brewers. Okay, Milwaukee Brewers Quinn Priestner, 5-2, ERA 3.46, 46 strikeouts versus David Fiesta. He's 1-1, ERA 4.78, 29 strikeouts. Let's get to it. Um, David Fiesta, he pitches on average. Okay, let's do it like this. The last game against Cincinnati, he went 3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, walked 3 batters, struck out 4. Then against Texas, he got the decision. He went 6, 3 hits, 2 runs. And then the last game against the A's, he lost. He went 3 innings. The fucker gave up 6 hits, and he gave up 8 runs. Yeah, I see. Uh-huh. Yep. Fuck you, Jack. Let's look at Quinn Priestner. Quinn Priestner against St. Louis last 6. He pitches on average like 6 innings. The last one against St. Louis, he gave up 4 hits, 1 run. Then again, moving down against Atlanta, 7 hits, 1 run, 7 strikeouts. Moving down, Cincinnati, he got the W on that one. 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. He pitched a 2-hitter. All right, enough for me. So we'll take the Milwaukee Brewers. You know they're going to win through 5, right? You can take them at the first 5. You can take them the whole game, money line, or hell, man, I might take the money line on that one, or the money line or the spread. It doesn't matter. I like Milwaukee in that one. Kansas City Royals versus the San Diego Padres. Seth Lugo, 4-5, ERA 3.05, 61 strikeouts. Randy Vasquez, he's 3-4, ERA 3.70, 43 strikeouts. Really quick, what's going on in that game today? I'm curious. Hold on. Holy shit! Yeah, I took San Diego on one of them, but I don't think so. San Diego's putting it to them. The Fields is getting the crap kicked out of them. The Rockies and the Diamondbacks are tied. And that's it for right now. Okay, so good thing I just got to work hard and get the answer for this one. Right off the bat, I'm liking the San Diego Padres, but they're not favored in that game, and they got Vasquez. Let's see, hold on. Seth Lugo is not all of that. He was last year, but this year he. That's another team that's got a good pitching squad. Is Kansas City, low key. He's given up 3. Let's see, who is this? Seth Lugo. In his last 3 games, he won on the first one. Pitched 6 innings, gave up. I read this, didn't I? I'll just do it again. Who cares? It doesn't matter. 3 hits, gave up 1 run, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Against the New York Yankees, he went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, walked 3, struck out 2. And then the last one against the White Sox, no decision. He pitched 5 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, walked 2 batters, and struck out 5. All right. So that's not bad at all. But he was on fire last year, man. Randy Vasquez. Okay. Randy pitches on average 4.5 innings. The last one he went 5. He's got, let's see, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 strikeouts. The next one against the Dodgers, 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, struck out 4, walked 1. Against Milwaukee, he pitched 4, gave up 2 hits, no runs, and walked 4. So I'm assuming this dude had a control problem, and he was probably walking a lot of guys. Let me do the overall thing of this dude. It's a big joker, man. This dude. He gave up 20 hits in the month of April. It's not bad. 26 hits in the month of May. 14 right now in June. Seth Lugo is good, right? But San Diego, man, they got those bats scoring for him. I mean, it's not like Seth Lugo is having that dominant year. Hey guys, let's take the San Diego Padres plus the points. Sorry guys, I'm readjusting my screen. Yeah, the Brewers are hot. Three Ks at the top of the third. That's good too. All right. So this one's a hard one though because the Padres are off and on, and so is Kansas City. Man, I want to take it. I'm gonna take San Diego plus the points. I'm gonna just take them plus the points. And will I bet on that? Yep. Only because I live here and I kind of see a little bit what's going on. I kind of understand and get it. Yep. And you guys, what I did on that, you see the ticket that I put in on the what the fuck ticket, the WTH parlay. I put I put the Nationals to win today. Fuck you, Vegas. All right, guys. You know what? By me saying that, I better apologize because you don't play around with Vegas. You guys like, what happened to Ron? He just disappeared. All right, let's get to it. So, you know what? To be honest with you, I'm looking at how much money it is here. I probably would pass up the San Diego game. Because right now, okay, like if I take St. Louis, I mean, if I take the Padres game off for $20, that'll get you 18 grand, right? Can it happen? Fuck yeah. At 11 legs? Hell yeah. I think the most I got was like a 16 leg I got right, like a couple of times. All right, the Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. I like Sakura, but Otani. Okay, here we go. You know that I'm gonna take the Dodgers on the run line, but Otani is the guy who other players on the Dodgers respect. He's a team leader. The guys respond to him, right? They like him. And like I was saying last week when I knew that he was, because I remember I said it. If Otani is pitching, I don't care if he throws 3 pitches on the mound or he throws go to the ninth inning. With him saying I'm coming back to pitch, that got everybody fired up. So yeah, you know what? Let me look. I want to see what their record is after Otani came back. That was last week, right? Okay. What was that? Okay, wait. Yeah, was this it? What was the game? The last game? Oh no, I can find it right here. I can find it right here. And another thing, guys. What I don't like FanDuel during the football season, but college basketball is fine. But so ESPN would allow you to tease games. So like if you pick a team, they don't let you tease baseball games. But like if you pick a team, like say the Lions versus the Nationals, or I mean the Commanders, and let's say the Lions is favored by, let's just say you like um, the Washington Commanders, and it's +6, right? Shit, you can take that all the way up to what, 10, 12, maybe. You're not gonna get that 5 grand, but it'll probably trickle down to 3 grand. But that's okay because you're gonna still win. But what I don't like about FanDuel is that they won't allow you to tease it, but they do pay you. The payout is more and better. So overall, FanDuel is probably one of the best. Even after I just attacked them, I attacked FanDuel for about 2 weeks, didn't I? Called them a bunch of commies. Called them some North Koreans. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. And the good thing, guys, about living in the United States, we can talk like that. But if we live any other place, like maybe Russia or either the extreme place, North Korea, and somebody heard you say that, they would probably pull you out of the house, pull my ass out of the house, and you guys wouldn't hear from me for about 10 years. Be grateful for freedom. right, so okay. What happened? Okay, here we go. Kansas City. Okay, yeah. So the next was Otani. That's what I was looking at. Okay, here we go. So Otani, his record since the guys came back. Let's see. Hold on. Come on. Okay, he came back against on the 16th. That was his last. Okay. Okay. 16. Boop. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Since Otani has come back, let me make sure I get that date right. So Otani came back on the 16th, pitching, that is. 16th. So 6-6. Since then, the Dodgers have won 1, 2, 3. So they're like 3-1 right now. Because tonight is they're playing again tonight. So been doing pretty good. They have. Let's see. No. Yeah. 4. I'm sorry. Since Otani's been back, they won 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. So tonight. So right now they're 4-1 since Otani's been back, and I kind of knew that. I kind of knew he was going to provide a spark for him. So yeah, good for him. All right. So we're going to take the Dodgers on the. Wait. Let's see. It's Otani that's pitching, and he's probably not going to go that long, right? And we don't care. We really don't. But just with him on there, on the mound, right, is comforting for the Dodgers. He provides that spark. What's going on? Oh, okay. Let's see. June 23rd. There we go. Okay, there we go. Move back. Yeah, Michael Sakura. I like Michael Sakura for the Nats, but he's not enough to go up against the Dodgers. You got Otani that's coming back, right? The guys love him. They're going to respond to it, right? It's the Dodgers. I mean, Now, Washington today, the Nats have a better chance at winning than tomorrow. And I'm not saying that Otani's going to like throw a no hitter. He probably could, but it's just the spark or getting the guys motivated when they see him get back on the mound right away. So, and plus it's the Dodgers. Mookie Betts, Otani, Freddie Freeman. What are you gonna do? You can't walk them. You can't pitch. You can't pitch around Otani. You can't pitch around Mookie Betts. You can't pitch around Freeman. You're fucked. So you just gotta go in there and give your best. And just know this: most of the time, your best won't be good enough. Thank God you got the Colorado Rockies that'll bring your self-esteem up. Because I'm serious, man. You give your best. Because when the Tigers played him at the beginning of the season, and what's his name was out there, Screwball, and I saw it. The Tigers did their best. Wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough to beat the Dodgers. That's just the way it is. George Steinbrenner is pissed looking at the Dodgers. It is great. He's flipping. Okay, let's do it. The New York Mets versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Jesus Lazario for Philly. He's 3-6. He's 6-3. His ERA is 4.41. 97 strikeouts. David Peterson. Wait. Jesus Lazario is 6-3. David Peterson is 5-2. I didn't say that right the first round. Okay, whatever. But David Peterson, lefty, 5-2, ERA 2.60, 74 strikeouts. Jesus Lazario 6-3. So let's look at this. Let's look at it. Against Atlanta, Peterson is pretty sharp. He pitches on average 7 innings. He even went 9, right? So against Atlanta, he went a full 7. He gave up 5 hits. He gave up 3 runs, walked 3 batters, and struck out 3. Then the next game against Washington, he got the decision. He went 9 innings. Yeah, there we go, baby. Right? Went 9 innings. He gave up 6 hits, no runs. He didn't walk nobody, and struck out 6. And then against the Dodgers, he went 7. He gave up 7 hits. He gave up 3 runs, struck out 6. I'm not going to look at that Dodger game. That doesn't matter. It's the fucking Dodgers, right? So you kind of, that's what you're going to expect. But pretty much, yeah, I just act like I don't even see that Dodger game, right? Because it's the Dodgers, right? So I don't. Let's look at this next guy, Lazario. Every time I pick Lazario, that fucker always loses. But yet, he's 6-3. And his ER, and he's got like 97 strikeouts. Okay, so the last 3 games, Lazario lost against Miami. He went 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, walked 4, and struck out 4. Yeah, he had a bad night. Yeah, 4 runs after 5. Yep, he fucked his team on that one. All right, so the Cubbies, they played the Cubbies. He got the decision in that one. He went 6 innings. He gave up 5 hits, and he gave up 1 run, 10 strikeouts. And then against Toronto, they took this fucker out in the 2nd inning. You ready? This is against Toronto. He gave up 9 hits, 8 runs, walked 2 batters. That'll get your ass taken out of the game every time. They got his ass. They got. That's not funny because I like the Fields, man, but they got him. Yeah, they. Woo wee. Yeah. You know what? I want to touch this game, but hold on. So, guys, the first thing when you look at a game like the Mets, who's 45-31, the Phillies is 46-30. Lazario has 97, but Lazario's ERA is just like high as the devil. David Patterson, a little bit more calm. You know what I mean? I'm going to take the New York Mets on this one. And their favorite. Okay, I get it. I'll take the New York Mets on the run line. I mean, on the money line. And that's it, right? So, with all this being said, this is a 13-legger. Will I bet this one? Yeah, I'm going to bet this one just to be an asshole to Vegas because you never know. You might hit it, right? This one here, I would drop. If you drop 20 on this one, you'll win 72 grand, $72,000. It can happen. It will happen. Trust me. Don't ever let somebody say, "Oh, you parlays like that," because one of my buddies that works in Orange County told me, "Man, you need to stay away from those parlays." Blah blah blah. The next day, I called him. I said, "Hey, asshole, look at this." he was calling me all week. Then when I showed him that, the fucker just got quiet. I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from this guy like in 2 weeks now. No, 3. But can it happen? Yes. Is it rare? Kind of. But everything just got to line up. I'm going to bet this ticket right here strictly on that you never know. Right? I like this one, guys. And I'm going to, after it's over with, I'm going to post it on the video right away. I know I always say it, but I get kind of busy. But I'm going to post it. I'm going to post this online. And let me get back. You guys are probably talking and I can't even see it. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's it. You know what? Yeah, so that's it, man. That's pretty much it for tonight. You know what? Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. That right? Yeah. I just want to give you guys an update on the scores. Yes, over with. The show is pretty much we're done, but I just want to give you guys an update on the scores and see if anybody won anything, right? Guys, make sure you like and subscribe as well. You know, hit the like button or whatever, and like and subscribe. And all right, got it right now. So far, let me see. Hold on, what is this? Oh my fucking god. So my dumbass took the Phillies and New York is winning 10-4. So I guess I bombed out on that other ticket. I got the Padres win in that one. I got the Minnesota Lynx in that one, right? Fucking Cox. It doesn't matter because I got the Diamondbacks right, but I don't. It's not really gonna matter because the Mets are winning. Not unless if Philadelphia could come back and win it. Let me see. Hold on. The one that I picked, the Mets one, and I lost that parlay. It was like I told you, man. It's like the universe waits for me. And whatever I do, they do the opposite. So, So, okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. What did you say? You got 5 games you think will go over tomorrow? Yeah. I mean, or did I say 4? I mean, I think that Kansas City game and San Diego, that could probably go over. Oh yeah. But you know what? Last week I picked the it was one of the weeks I picked Indiana to go over, Indiana and OKC, and it didn't. And I was pissed. If the Mets can win, I mean, if the it's the bottom of the fourth. Yeah. I mean, bottom of the eighth. Who's up to bat? Okay, yeah. Man, if the Phillies can rally, we'll still have something. But what I'm looking at right here, we got hosed again. I'm not worried about that one, right? The Brewers won. St. Louis won. Oh, excuse me. The Cubbies won. The Lynx won. The Blue Jays won. Okay, no. So there's one that I hit, but this was the one. This is the one ticket that I played the live game. I just did it for an example. This was a live game, and I only won 25 bucks, $25.47, and I just played on that. Just, I think I posted it too for you guys to see it, but $10 got me 25.47. It was a lot of the late games and stuff like that, right? So let me cancel out, start all over. But the Mets, if Philadelphia can come back, and that's highly unlikely. I mean, they don't think they will. Um, where's the price on this? I think it's like $1,000 or something. No, it's 300. It's $371. But I bombed out all day today. So, but and see, that's what's gonna have me coming back and putting 25 on this ticket that we just did. The Dodgers losing. I got the Dodgers to lose on this one. I mean, I said if anything today, but this is the day if the Nationals going to get them, if the Nats are getting them, and I think if that's the case, yep, I was right. Let me see. Where's the Nats? Oh, okay. Well, I just said they were winning. Okay. You, so you won, Alan. You won. You hit. Hell yeah. So Alan, you did it, Alvin. I hope you got it. Yeah, the Dodgers 2.5. You know, it can go either way with that game. The Dodgers can win it. Who took for the pictures? Otani. You talking about tonight or tomorrow? Otani is pitching for those guys tomorrow, right? Tonight, who's pitching for him? Dustin Mays. I'm not a Dustin Mays fan. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna post this ticket as soon as we get off and send it. But I did. If you look on there, there's a game that I posted. Here, I'm gonna screen it to you or send you guys the link on this one. Hold on. I was on one of these shows and it says Ron Boy applies for government cheese and food stamps. Where's the shorts? I need this shit, man. Where's it at? Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's not it. It's this one? I think it's this one. Hmm? Yeah, it's this one here. Okay. Little Stacy on there dancing. Okay, so I'm gonna send it to you. This is the one that I posted. And that, if you guys did this one, Rich is really not too much of nothing, but this was just a, as Alvin like to call it, a confidence booster. Or Alan, some one of you guys said that is a confidence booster. It is. I mean, I did it, right? And I just didn't want to feel like a piece of shit at the end of the day. Yeah. I like that 5.5 strikeouts though. Okay. That's fair. Yeah. So there we have it. I'll guess I'll be out of here, man. I'm getting ready to get busy to eat. Um, yeah, you can. I'm gonna post it as soon as we get off on this one, because we need to get this. And I mean, please feel free to tweak it. Put that one in, and then you can tweak it. I mean, I would just do anything. Good luck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What game are you gonna take the under for on? No, man. I thank you guys for listening in. Thank you. You guys are so awesome. Love, peace, and hair grease, guys. On the basketball game tomorrow. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm taking the Pacers. Um, yeah, I'm taking the Pacers, man. I'm gonna do it. All right, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and you can refer me to your buddies. Because by the time the football starts, if you guys are married and got girlfriends, we'll probably get put out. So before we get put out, let's stash our money. Okay. Okay. Vegas. Let's see, where's it at? Where is it? Vegas sucks. Yeah. I tell you what, man. Here's the funny part about Vegas. Yeah, I'm taking the Pacers big time. The payout's gonna be nice. Fuck, I'm gonna take the Pacers plus the points. And you go on ESPN, you can tease it. You can take the Pacers plus the points. You can take a money line, and you take them plus the points, and you can tease it. So if they favor by 6, you can tease that bitch all the way up to 10 plus 10, and you steal a win. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. One love. You guys are so awesome. I do like the Pacers. I do. At first, I was thinking that it wasn't gonna happen. Right? I just thought it wasn't gonna happen. But then I seen the way they played them, and I'm like, holy shit. That's one thing you don't do when you play a team. You got to fucking keep your foot on their neck, because if you give them this much of confidence, right, you're fucked. You guys know I'm right. You give them this much, you're done. Yeah? And that's just the way it is. Hey guys, tell your buddies about us. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to work on getting this software. If you guys know about a good one, let me know. But I'm gonna get this software so as I'm talking, I can like share stuff, share screens. Or not share screens, but have like double screens so you guys can see what's going on and what I'm doing. Right? And that's it. You guys are so awesome. Don't worry, we're gonna get that big hit. I'm gonna post this ticket, and then after I post that ticket now, just tweak it and start doing other stuff. Love, peace, and hair grease, guys. You guys are the best. Like and subscribe. Thank you.